What's up, guys? This is Ninja on a Ninja. And basically, I'm calling you out, League of Legends. I don't know. I will say you guys kind of suck as far as I'm looking at champions I have played in hell years. Uh, I'm looking at champions, seeing the cool stuff you've done, and how you've nerfed the shit out of people, and how you brought them back, or balanced them. Like, I think my favorite was Udyr. In fact, I think my favorite was Udyr right here. Because this right here, he needed that. Because his problem was he was being kited by everybody. So giving him an opportunity where he's just like, I'm going to stun you now, that's kind of like he needed that, basically. Because with Udyr, it was kind of like a 50-50. It's like either I'm going to shit on everybody or I'm going to hold you guys down or hold you back, I should say. That's kind of how it was before, but now it's like now I might actually do something, and like at the very least, I'm gonna at least do that something. You know what I'm saying? Whereas yeah, before it was just like win lose. Now it's just like I might do something, right? Whereas, anyways, like I was looking at a bunch of shit. As you can see, I'm looking at everybody. Um, a lot of people and some like all these people are gonna go back to look over again. And these are the champions I was curious about or that I haven't seen before. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I get to what the fuck is his name? Victor. And first off, I gotta say his model looks like shit. Like that's terrible. He's supposed to be a metal, like he's biomechanical. That doesn't look biomechanical at all. Like there's no mass. Like he was built back then. You know what I'm saying? Now he looks like a little fragile baby. You push him over, and just falls into breaks. And anyways, like he's stormed like a fucking Nazi little bitch. Anyways, um, I was like, out of everybody, I think so far I only have a few more of just the ones I only X'd out like 7. I only X'd out like maybe 5. You know, some with some low number. And there's like 100 champions in the game or something, and I only X out 7. So like this is only out of 20, like a fifth. I would say like a fifth of the champions I've seen, and out of the fifth, like 60% of it, 70% of it, I had issue with. 80%, 90%, somewhere on there, right? But then I get to Victor, and I'm like, dude, whoever like wrote this page needs to be fired and replaced ASAP because it's just garbage. Like, look how long it takes for him to do anything. And then it restarts. Like all you had to do was have the minion at like have 2 attacks and it's 1, 2, bop, he dies and that's it. And maybe like a 3 second, 4 second video, but it's like fucking 20 seconds. You gotta sit there like, and again you're trying to learn the game. And I'm looking at this like, what else? And then it restarts. I'm like, what the hell? I said that for nothing, right? Also, the reason why I'm going to look this over because 100 fragments seems like a lot, considering most people tend to have like 200 assists at the end of the game at like lower elos, right? Higher elo, you might see 300. You might see 300. So it sounds like you need 400 CS just to build the cast his ultimate. He gains a fragment whenever he kills an enemy. With every 100 fragments, he gets, he can augment an ability. After you're done augmenting, then you have to do it again. And again, most people in the game with like 240 CS and like 10 kills, like 20 kills, 240, 260, 280, 300, nowhere near 400 plus. Oh my god. So already just straight up, I'm like, what the fuck? Alright, that's Victor. This is a Victor. That's just his passive, bro. And again, I was like, what the fuck? Like, what am I watching this for? And Siphon Power, and again, just look how long he stands there and just does nothing. There's the Empowered Q, okay? And then it restarts. There's the Q, and then the Empowered Q. Like, you need to show that shit. um, yeah, it's the Q, and then the Empowered Q. It's the same thing here, Gravity Field. Look how long he stands there, dude. Like, what the fuck? And finally, there it goes. He walks into it and stops. And it goes away. And that's all you see. Like, what did you prove? What did you show? What's going on? Why is this taking so long? This makes no sense. He looked a little slowed. And supposedly he's stunned. But we're not gonna show anything. Whereas back then, like, I'll get to that later. I don't have something queued up to show you how good you did. But, and again, oh, by the way, something I did include, I apologize. Something I did include, the empowered version. That's all it shows. I think he walks into it and stops and stands there. And he gets stunned. Alright, but what does the empowered version do? Oh, Victor's spells apply a slow to enemies. Okay, but again, he doesn't show you that. I didn't even know. I watched the video like 8 times. The whole point of this video is to show how Victor works, and yet I watched it 8 times, and I'm like, what does it do? Because it doesn't show you shit. And then you come here, and again, all it shows you after the 10 years it takes just to get going, the empowered version. It doesn't show you what the Q was or the E was before. Just look at the empowered version. Neat. That's all it shows you, right? And then we get to the ultimate. Again, stands there for 10 years. Everyone's like, what the fuck are we doing here? I don't know. It's a fucking meeting. It's bullshit. Oh, what the fuck is it? Oh, no, it's so tiny. They both die immediately, as it should be. And then, oh, look how amazing this is. Look how big it is. So great. That'll never happen in the real League of Legends. That will never happen. You're not gonna find 5 champions. It took so long to show that Heimerdinger actually and Echo respawned. Look, watch, they disappeared because this took so fucking long to show. They actually look. Echo's already alive again, apparently, or something. I don't know. Look, watch. Boop. He goes away. Go away. There he goes. He's alive. Where does Echo go? I don't even know. Bzz, okay, so he's gone. He disappears. So he vanishes, and then Humberdinger is sitting there just chilling, and eventually respawns. And we're still watching the video. Like, what the fuck, dude? Like again, I'm supposed to watch this and learn everything. I ain't learning shit. Not to mention, some of your champions, like small books, basically. Like before, champions all were just. There was somebody I was looking at. Um, I don't remember if I even still have her here. Is it Vex? It's not Vex. Where'd Vex? Oh, Vex. Yeah, Vex. That. Before, it used to be just that. That's it. But now you can need like a fuck. Look at all of her abilities. They're like one sentence, and then you get to her passive, which is hell of complicated, and it doesn't tell you, by the way, that the spells also fear. It doesn't tell you that. I had to acknowledge that and figure that out myself from watching the video multiple times and putting two and two together. Like it's a really simple thing to figure out, but the text should tell you everything that happens. Like I looked at this and I see them being feared, and I see that crap going on, but I didn't think about it. I was like, whatever, cool, okay, there's probably something going on. I wasn't like it's probably part of a kit or something. I don't know. And when I read it, I was like, okay, cool. And then like I don't remember. I think I got to hear something. I know. I think I did read this. I was like, okay, but how are they being feared? Like I still didn't even know how like, cause in the ult, or I'm sorry, the passive rather, it shows the abilities being cast, but they all, not a single one of them does not fear. They all fear. By the way, that was them. That's what I implied. Everything feared, basically. But then I read this: launch a damaging missile that accelerates in mid-flight. Okay, I'm not thinking about fear at this point. Just launch, okay, that's cool. Gain a shield and damage nearby enemies. At this point, I was like, but it says nothing about fear. I was like, so maybe this is it. Summon a damaging and slung zone that applies gloom to enemies. I'm like, what the fuck is gloom? Okay, it's the passive. So now we'll go back to here, and I read this, and I was like, okay, so it's okay. It's her next auto or her next basic ability to fear enemies. Oh, it says ability. I for some reason assumed it said attack. And even then, I don't know. Maybe I overreached a little bit there. Maybe I overreached a little bit there. I just learned that. I'm looking like ability. See, but that's the text. That's the text. Again, I was looking at the image. It doesn't like it's not explaining the point. Is the point? Explain the champion. I shouldn't have to use my brain to figure out the champion. And that's why I'm going through all of these. And again, I didn't open everybody, just a few. I was like, I wonder who this person is. What is this? What is this? What did they do to you? I remember you. You're my favorite. You're my favorite support. So I'm gonna go and find you, and so forth and so on. What is this? What is this? Trying now. Where is it? Do I not have it? Hmm. My favorite top, by the way. Top lane. Kale. She's my favorite top. I went against an Udyr and I went against an Aatrox, and they're both Diamond Smurfs, and I kicked the shit out of them. I played very passive. And every single time they went to engage me, I got stunned or whatever, and I just like I maxed out the heal. I didn't max Q or W or anything else. I just maxed the heal, which if I remember, this doesn't really say. Well, I think they did a good job here. Kale heals and grants move speed to herself and the nearest ally. But for some reason, it only shows the Garen being whatever. But yeah, that's basically what I did. Is I just level of healing. So my heals are bigger. They cost a bit more, but I can move faster, get away, and I just outplayed them. And I farmed with my the range thing and lasted Q. And I just used my ultimate for like my jungle or myself or whatever. And I just stayed alive. That's all I did. I just stayed alive. And they thought they were winning, but they're fighting Kale. Like the Kale is the best. I think the best level 18 champion at max stats. I don't think there's anybody better than Kale. I don't think there's anybody that beat Kale. I'm talking about like as far as kiting goes, like not just an auto attack. That's stupid. Like that's how most people value things, which makes no sense to me. You're gonna sit an auto attack. Like what the fuck? Who? What Fizz is trading with you and not trying to like do damage and get away? You know what I'm saying? Like you're not gonna sit there and just auto attack forever. You're gonna poke and poke and poke, and the second they turn on you, you're gonna W or whatever the fuck it was, and try to get away. And you know what I'm saying? You're hiding. So, anyways, so back to Victor. All shit aside, back to Victor. He's shit. And the person who made the video is very lazy. Very, very lazy. And you're not gonna ever. Like, they showed you the ultimate growing. They showed you something that will probably never be part of your life. Good to know. Good to know it starts small and it gets absolutely busted at max. But when is that gonna, like, most of the time the thing you all to do is scatter, like, already, and that's it. That'd be it. You might be able to get one more, but that'd be it. That'd be it. 100%. 100%. That'd be it. And they'd wait, and it's already gone. It's already gone. The point is, it's just shit. You terrible. Whoever does this and has been doing this needs to be fired. Like, I will give me, I don't know, like, give me some money. We'll talk, okay? Like, I'm legit. I'm probably the smartest person in the world. I am still a 20-year-old dude in here because I was disabled at 19 and a half. I want to say I was on my way to 20. I became disabled since. I think I maybe have worked for some other dude for a total of like 1 year of my life, meaning actually 1 year I had to put up with some of the guy as far as a boss goes. As far as parental, up to 18, of course, the standards or whatnot. And then beyond that, yeah, there's there for sure. Probably up to 24, maybe 26, right? But I was disabled. I was at home, and I was able to just live my life and learn and learn and learn and learn. I'm very, like, especially when I'm encouraged or if you pay me enough, I really get in there. Like, I'm really motivated now. That's the whole point of the payment is to motivate me to make me want this job to work harder, to really, perform, right? That's you want to pay the big bucks for, not because you're good or because you have a license or whatever, but I pay you big bucks because you make us money. That's why I'm paying you, not because of whatever, because you actually do good work. That's what you pay me for. That's who I am, right? And I guarantee, like, for example, I don't know, like if you gave me $1,000 to actually tear apart Victor and learn all of his basics and fundamental, but in a way where like a noob can look at this and learn everything there is to know, I'm gonna do it. I'd hit it. I guarantee you by the time we're done reading my little and just abilities alone, like it doesn't need all this explanation, right? And even if ability is complicated, I'll make it simple. I'll make it fucking noob friendly. Trust me. But yeah, anyways, sorry, I'm just kind of fucking talking. But the point is, whoever did this fucking sucks, and you see it all over the place. And there's a reason why people use the wiki version versus your version, and it's because the people who love the game, like the kids that everyone exploits and takes advantage of, instead of being smart and encouraging them and paying them decent, right? All you care about is money and whatever, and that's why our world sucks. By the way, so all you care about is money. But anyways, yeah, that's it. Um, I think that's it. That's all I want to say. Yeah, that'll do. All right, I'm out. Be well, be happy, be safe, be strong. Get somebody who knows what the fuck they're talking about, and get somebody who is very motivated to get the point across. Because as is, literally your ass at that's that right there. And again, look at all of these that I don't know. All of them, you see them. I'm going over them. They're doing their thing. Like all of them, I have questions for. You know what I'm saying? And you can't do that. But anyways, I'm out. So be well, be happy, be safe, and be good. Peace. And real quick, kids, listen. When you're in school, study. All right. And I know some teachers suck, and they're very terrible at their job. Speak up. Speak up. It's the least you can do. If they want to bitch and complain, let them. Let them bitch and complain. You're right. If you are like, teacher, can you speak louder? Teacher, can you read slower? Or whatever, the story, the example, the scenario, the thing is, speak up, okay? Period. Get a passing grade. Get educated, right? And just know that education is not intelligence. I graduated high school, right? And I had like a year into college, or 2 years, right? And the second year, like between the 2 years, they pulled funding. So the second year sucked, and I stopped going because I was like, if this is what the teachers are going to be like, I'm out of here, basically. And it's because people just teach for the money. I'll do it, yeah, because it pays that much money. All I gotta do is teach, I'm sure. Like, all I gotta do is teach, I'm sure. Before I was like, I gotta teach kids for that much? Okay, sure. Yeah, lovely. Wonderful. I would gladly. And they were really, yeah, hell yeah, I'll do it. And then they try to undercut him, like, fuck that shit. I'm not gonna pay him for, like, pennies on the dollar. No, fuck that shit. I'm worth more than that. You know what I'm saying? And so they're like, okay, we'll just find somebody who will. And like, hey, bum, who's like wiping his ass with his finger. Did you teach these kids? Okay. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what it was. That was all my math. Like, I failed school initially because my teachers sucked. I hated math. And the reason why is because I figured out math was wrong. It actually doesn't work. I found that at like 7 years old, right? And for a long time, I was like, math doesn't work. And so I just went through my life never learning math, never learning, right? And I remember I think a year, second year in, yeah, second year in high school, I had Mr. Santos. He was the guy that if not him, I would have graduated. Basically, because he got me into math. As far as like basic math, but it was just to get by, is what he told me. You need the math is wrong, and math can do what the fuck it wants, but you want to learn up to a point at least. You know what I'm saying? Or if you go to the bank or the checker, you can do the math in your head, and it should be about $20. And if they tell you, oh, that'd be $70, you can be like, no, it should be 20. Oh, you're right, $20. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. And I was like, yeah, you're onto something. Okay, okay. So I learned some math, right? Um, my point being, I almost failed because the teachers sucked, right? But because of him, I was able to learn a certain point. And if they sucked, bide your time. Just okay, you're terrible. I'll try to learn on my own, right? I'll do my own lessons. I'll do your thing. I'll play your game, whatever. But I'm gonna go learn about this thing. All right, I'll give myself lessons, basically. And I know it sucks. I know you don't want to, but listen, um, just at least until high school is done. Once you're done with high school, that's it, right? I'm pretty sure the person that made these videos that we're looking at probably, I would say, middle school graduate. That's best, right? Probably doesn't. Oh, that's the other thing too. The English. The storm grows and increases in its duration. The storm grows and increases in its duration. That's not English. That's not English. What the fuck? The storm grows and increases its duration. Not in its duration. Increases its duration. That'd be it. Not in it, just its duration. That's what I was pointing out. The last thing. Actually, I was going to include that, but I forgot. In the lesson that is the Victor, Victor. He has high difficulty. He's basically impossible, I would say, because if you actually do need 100 kills, just like you're playing the game, you're probably level 7 before you can level up your Q. Level 8 or 9 or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's so dumb. Like, what are the levels they do more damage? Yeah, I think probably just do more damage. Like this, it was supposed to look how long it takes to go, dude. But yeah, you throw something, and then it bounces back and shields you. And I think, what's it called? That should be bad. That little, I think it was empowered auto attack. Yeah, and empowers his next basic attack. I think that should be his part of his passive. Just and then W and then Q. Like, I think that'd be nuts. I think he'd actually be worthy then. Like, well, even like the whole gathering, uh, the relics. What do you call them? I forget what you call them. Fragments. The whole getting the fragments is just bullshit. Look how long it takes to fucking do this shit. But yeah, if like, and look how long it does. If every ability he had would, right? Like, if everything, that'd be cool. They went around, go ahead, right? And then W, right? W, of course, 10 years from now, he finally does it, and Jace just walks, just boop. He just walks into it and he's like, that's all. Because I got paid. $100 to do this whole thing, and this is the ninth one I'm doing, and I'm not gonna do a good job because I got paid probably like 10 cents to do it. I'm asking for 1,000 because I'm the shit. I'm the shit. I'm the smartest man in the world. Come out to me, bro. Like, and don't bring your education bullshit either. Intelligence. Because all education is, it's like flexing a muscle. That's it. Congratulations, you're stronger than me, but you're not smarter than me. That's what I'm telling you. You're not smarter than me. I'm the smartest man in the world. You can be more educated. You can be stronger than me, but you're not smarter than me. I think I am the smartest man in the world, but that's why, like, you would pay $1,000 for me to really break this open and really explain it, but in a way where if you're a noob and you've never seen this before, you come back and you look at it, not even come back, but if you come and look at it, you would know. You'd be like, okay, that makes sense. Cool, cool, cool. And you play the first game ever, like, whoa, you're like a grandmaster because you're so well informed. Not really, but you get the point. You get the point. But anyways, yeah, I'm done ranting. I do like I do because I'm me. Cause I'm the greatest. Fuck you. I don't give a shit. Yeah. And I smiled. It's dark, so you won't be able to see very much. But yeah, I'm honestly thinking about like reversing my desk, and the reason why is because the sun from the. But then it's in my eyes. I'll figure it out off stream. Anyways, be well, be happy, be safe, be good, study, do homework, graduate. Bad teachers exist, but the smartest man in the world, you want to have a level of intelligence so that someone who's smarter than you can't play you, because that's honestly what they're doing. They're using a religion. Like, I understand the Christ thing. I really do. I get it. The problem is that they're lying about it. They're saying, "Oh yeah, I'm a fan," but they don't actually believe it, right? So I will go to hell for you. I'll go to hell for you, so you can go to heaven. I'll create the heaven for you. That's fine. I've said this. There's been plenty of opportunities for me to fuck a girl or to take advantage of a situation. I just never did. I never felt like the way I see it is there's a line, right? It's a thin line though, ding, 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 right? There's a ding, thin line between being a killer and not being a killer, or being like a murderer or a liar or a thief or just any of those things. There's a thin line, and then once you've done something, that's it. That line is gone. Period. It doesn't matter. I may be able to trust you. I may be able to create a bridge or something so that we can stay connected in some way or form. But after you've done that forever, I'll always look at you as the guy who or girl who broke the bridge or broke the line. There's that era, um, whatever of trust, that feeling of trust, it's gone, right? But I trust you. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna turn my. I'm like, even if I turn my back on you and I know you're not doing something, I'm still gonna kind of, you know what I'm saying? I'll never, ever, ever let it go. I might get over it one day, but you're still like, even if I don't penalize you or hold it against you, you're still that person. You still cross that line. It takes a certain somebody to cross that line, right? And for me, like, I'm basically a virgin, essentially, comparatively. Honestly, I'm basically the equivalent of a virgin, basically. Um, like, I've only had sex like maybe less than 20 times in my life, and I could have had a way more. The problem was I said no, I'm good. No, no, no. The reason why is because I refused to date a girl and use her, to make her think that we can have sex and there's nothing nothing that costs for her. I'm so selfless. I hate that shit. Like a partner, I hate it. I hate it. I really do. That's why in my profile I say like to a fault. Like I'm honest to a fault, and to the point I will hurt myself. Like it's ridiculous, man. But the point is, there are people in the world that use that trust and loyalty and religion and whatnot, and they exploit it. Like Trump, like I need your loyalty. I need your loyalty. Give me your loyalty. Trust me, 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 me. Do what I say. Do what I say. Do what I say. Do what I say. Like all that shit. Oh, I trust God. Yeah, yeah, God's good. God's good. Just listen to me. Just listen to me. And I'm speaking because God speaks through me. And He's saying whatever He has to say to get you to follow Him. Right? So, and because Trump is literally a Trojan horse. If you look him up, Trojan horse, the Trojan horse, the original Trojan horse. There's a joke like, why the fuck would you call it Trojan horse if the whole point of condom is to prevent that? Then what the hell? But in a way, I guess it kind of makes sense because it's a lie to get in there. Like you get in there, you get in there. But I'm talking, I guess, in the opinion of the condom, or the sperm, you don't. But as far as the human, yeah, you do. That makes sense. It's a Trojan horse because it makes the female think she's safe when she's actually not. Basically, that's how I see it. That's how they should see it, but they don't. I don't know why. Like, I'm not the most attractive man. I'm not bad. Don't get me wrong. I'm not bad. Especially when I try to look good and shit. I'm pretty good. Um, but and I am the smartest. So, but for what I was talking about. But yeah, be well, be happy, be safe, and do your homework. Do your homework. Graduate. Get out of school. Once you're finished with school, um, the world is literally your oyster. I think they called it. They said the world is your oyster, right? Have it your way, have it. Like, do whatever you want for the most part. Like, there's a lot of shit going on, and now Trump's the president. God knows. Whew. But yeah, as far as things that are in your power and are in your control, like you want to make sure you don't get exploited. And again, Trump is the president, so intelligence or education, at least, is way more favored because education, it will teach your intelligence. It will up to high school. After high school, because you're a jack of trades for the most part. That's why I think it's okay, it's fine. But the second you go down one field, you gotta understand, you get rid of that jack of trades, like of that understanding that you should take with you. Like I think it's like a lawyer class or something, and there is a lesson that I would take from that and move on. Like, oh, I wish I knew that growing up, kind of shit. Like I wish I knew that. I wish I knew that. But they didn't teach that. You know what I'm saying? So like, I wish I knew that. There are some things that you can take with you beyond, like in college and whatnot, but they're very rare. Anyways, I'm ranting for too much. Come by my channel to ask me questions, talk to me, get to know shit. But the first part of this video is League fucked up. And yeah, just the world depends on you being smarter. And the dumber you are, easier to trick, exploit, and lie to and take advantage of. That's really what it is. So, and the smarter you are, the harder it is, and you're probably not gonna get jobs and whatnot because you have to pretend to be a kiss ass and stupid. You have to pretend to be stupid, basically, because they want to hire smart people, because they want to hire only people they can take advantage of. But it's better to be that guy that's pretending to be that idiot than actually being one. So be well, be safe, be strong. God bless. Allah bless you. Whatever, don't do bad shit. Be a good person. Be well, be happy, be safe, be strong, and be smart. Peace. Quote that.